Well, Anita was supposed to be in England now, and I'm supposed to be going to England in a couple of days. But with all the restrictions that are happening here in Mallorca and in the UK, we decided to have a staycation. So we've stayed in Mallorca, but we've actually come to a part of Mallorca we don't really know. We're in the middle of the nowhere. We've driven down a track which was incredibly bumpy, one of the bumpiest roads I've ever driven down.
Really, really bumpy.
And we're about to walk into Cala Torta, which is right on the northeast coast of the island, which you can see. We're in the middle of nowhere. We're not alone though, because there's lots of cars parked down here, so it must be a popular place. So let's go and have a look and see what we can find. So as I said, it was a very bumpy ride coming down. And it's a road to nowhere, so, well, a road to Cala Torta, and that's it. But you get to a point where you can't drive any further, and you have to park the car, and you just, well, we're on a little track which is going to take us down to the Cala, to the beach. And we've come from high up, so we've been looking down on this area, and it looks really pretty. Lots of pine trees, and I don't know what animals are here. There's obviously a lot of people around.
And the rocks over there.
Oh, so on the far cliff face, there's, it looks like there's a torrente that runs down there, and either side of it people are doing a little bit of climbing. Not sure they're proper climbing routes though. Climbing is a very popular sport here in Mallorca, and this is a proper signposted track, which is really to keep you out of the woods, really, to stop the erosion of the wood, the ground. So keep all the erosion to one place. I'm getting a bit closer because I can see the sea. There's some little posts here. It's just keep you out. You're not supposed to be bringing your cars down this far anyway, but I imagine someone might try and park up there. I'm surprised there were not more camper vans as we came down. One or two little ones, no big camper vans. They're being discouraged on the island, even though they are very popular, particularly in the Portichol area. And there's a surprise. There's actually a socorrista, lifeguard, think of the word, and a shed. Is this a? This is a little bit more organised than I expected it to be. It is still very, very rough underground. I'm guessing they're toilets, but I don't know. But this is an emergency services vehicle. Hope he's here just keeping an eye on things. And we're just coming over the top now to the beach. And as I expected, it is really busy. And people are still arriving. So it's Monday, it's the beginning of August 2021. Pandemic stopped us from going to England, at least for the time being. Still a possibility we'll go before the end of August, but at the moment we're staycationing here in Mallorca, and this is our venture north to the northeast part, almost as far northeast as you can possibly get, and it's a place we've never been to before. Not a very wide beach. Rocks on my left, which is the west. Rocks on the right, some lovely strata there. But it goes back a long way into a valley. down, she's going to get some sand in her toes. And it's a mixture of nationalities, so we've heard voices, obviously Spanish, but we've heard English and German, so lots of people have obviously heard of this place, but we haven't. Now this side is really quite a rugged coast. The rocks here are really quite sharp, difficult to walk on, but there is a path that goes over to the next bay, which lots of people seem to be making that trek over there. Not sure we're going to do that today. It's actually quite late afternoon, it's 4:45, and the beach is really still quite full. Lots of people in the sea, lots of people sunbathing. You can tell we're in the north because the sun's behind us, and we're looking out. As we came down, we could actually see Mallorca. In fact, I think we can just about see Mallorca on the distance there. Anisha's just found herself a little perch somewhere to sit on. The sea is quite choppy, but very clear. Even though it's quite choppy, it's not stirring up mud from the bottom. I'm just going to walk a little bit along the shoreline here, trying not to get my feet wet as the waves come in. Quite soft sand. And there are some lifeguard things here, so there must be a lifeguard somewhere. In the south of the island they have flags, and there is a green flag actually, so maybe a green flag's telling us it is safe to come and swim in the sea. I'm going to get my feet wet. Quite steep here, and always when you're walking on, when I'm walking on sand, I find it hard work. I'm very interested in the rocks and the rock formations over here. I do teach a little bit of geology. Really a pretty beach, something of a surprise. There's a little island out there. Not that we're going to swim to it. I haven't brought my face mask and snorkel on this particular trip, so I'm not going to be doing any snorkeling here. So I'm going to find my way back across the beach and see if I can find Anita. I've come to the end of the beach, or to the back of the beach, so there's the beach in front of us. And we turn round and there's this, looks like a lagoon area. It's dry, there's no water. It looks a little bit damper further up. That lovely hillside all around. It's a really beautiful location. And there's a path to walk on to get here, and they're trying to, I think, discourage people from walking up there, but I don't see why. I don't think they're going to do any harm. But the main thing really is to protect the dunes. So there are ropes cordoning off the dunes, and they've got some fencing up to act like groins to prevent the sand moving too much and to encourage the growth of the plants to stabilise the dunes. Hard work this walking across here. I'm going to get lots of steps today, more than Anita, who's still perched on her rock. Nearly there. So Anita's just been sitting on a rock here, admiring the flowers, which are really quite pretty. Just on these dunes just here, there's quite a lot of these wildflowers. Anita says I shouldn't have said quite pretty, I should have said spectacular. Actually, if you look very close, they are really very pretty. And then if you look a little bit closer, they're part of these thorny plants. So they have their sweet and they have their prickliness. Well, this is the beginning of our adventure on the north of the island, and it's a really fascinating place. Cala Torta, if you ever want to go there. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. We had over 700 subscribers in July, so I wonder if we'll be able to repeat that for August. That's quite amazing, 700 subscribers in 1 month. Thank you very much to all those people who subscribed, and if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.